Yeah, Mr. Speaker, I think what the Honourable Member for Bole said is indeed the case. And what you also said has become, unfortunately, a practice of this House, that we have reduced business statement time and the comments that honourable members may make into a point or a time when we raise so many debatable issues. One, the Honourable Annoh Dompreh spoke about the Minister for Lands. You know the rules. You know how to get the minister here. You haven't asked an urgent question of the minister. You haven't brought a motion to this House for consideration. You've done absolutely nothing in the past 3 weeks, apart from getting up every Friday and saying minister should be scheduled. Scheduled to come and do what? Scheduled to come and do what? We haven't asked him a question, so how can he be scheduled? We haven't asked him a question. We haven't told him there's an urgent question that he should come to this House and respond to. So just getting up and saying the minister should be scheduled to come and speak to Galamsey. I mean, if he wants to come and speak to Galamsey, he can come to speak to Galamsey. But if he prefers to be in the field dealing with Galamsey, I would recommend that he remains in the field dealing with Galamsey. And if we invite him on an urgent matter, he would come. When we invited him to come and answer some questions the last time, even though he was in Brazil, he communicated and indicated dates when he would come. But when you get up every Friday and create an impression that a minister doesn't want to come to this House and do his job, when you know how to get the minister to do his job in this House, and you haven't told the world that you have done that, and yet the minister has not responded, you are being unfair to that minister. Ask an urgent question and he will come and answer. If the minister feels a need to come and make a statement on government policy, he will come and make a statement on government policy. If he feels a need to come and report on any matter, he will come and report on any matter. But let's stop this drama of pretending that we are concerned about Galamsey. Galamsey is happening in our various constituencies. What steps have you taken to deal with Galamsey in your own constituency? You are also a leader there. You are a member of parliament there. Each and every one of us, we are leaders and members of parliament, and we represent those constituencies, and we sit there and see the Galamsey happening. What have we done ourselves in our various constituencies before even asking the minister who is sitting in Accra to come and answer for Galamsey activities in our constituency right under our noses? Well, you talked about the Kumasi Road, that if you drive on the Kumasi Road from Accra to Kumasi, how many of you are MPs for the road from Accra to Kumasi? What have you done in your constituencies to deal with it? That you think that it is the Minister for Lands who must come and deal with the problem. You are sitting there, the people who are digging are your constituents, the police that are there are your police, the assembly is your assembly, and then the Municipal and District Security Council is your Municipal and District Security Council. You are a member of the assembly. Have you reported, the chiefs are your chiefs, have you reported what you have tried to do in your constituencies as members of parliament to deal with Galamsey? I haven't received any report from any of you regarding what you have done in your constituency to fight Galamsey. But come and stand in this house and pretend that you are concerned about Galamsey. They say charity begins at home. Show that you are concerned about Galamsey by your action in your constituencies. Mr. Speaker, yes, the Ghana Health Service has reported cases of mpox, and I do agree that we should engage in public awareness creation and etc. But it doesn't have to be the minister. Indeed, the fact that you have become aware is because the Ghana Health Service is doing its work of notifying the public. But the main thing about mpox is that it is transmitted through personal contact. So, Minority Leader, avoid unnecessary personal contacts. if you avoid unnecessary... So if you avoid unnecessary personal contacts, So unnecessary personal contacts.
Minority Chief Whip, I've given him the opportunity to respond. So if after the response and you have something to say, I can give you the floor. Please, if you draw my attention to it, I can ask that it be expunged. I'm saying that if my attention is drawn to it, I can ask that be expunged from the record. So I'll give you the time.
Yeah, can I speak now? Speaker, Majority Leader.
Allow the response. Speaker, I will listen to you and do the needful within the rules.
In this Parliament, are we saying that if one is on his feet and speaking, we cannot come under any of our orders to bring your attention to a matter that has come out? No, it cannot be. 1, 2, 3. Order 1, 2, 3. Content of speech. Because the Majority Leader just said that we are pretending. We are pretending to be. We pretend to care about. We pretend. What?
No point of order.
No.
This fact got no point of order. The right point of order.
Honourable members, why are we doing this to ourselves?
Because we are not doing anything. In this house, we are guided by your good self. The leader we respect is speaking. He has used a word that is offensive. I have a right to rise up and bring it to your attention.
That is why I'm saying that resume your seat. I will give you the floor to make your point.
I will respect you. I will resume my seat. I will.
I said it, and I am going to repeat it. I am going to repeat it, that we should stop pretending that we are concerned about Galamsey. We should demonstrate in our individual constituencies as members of Parliament that indeed we are concerned about Galamsey. I am saying it and I'm repeating it because I have so far not received a single report by a member of Parliament that they have taken any steps in their own constituencies to deal with the problem of Galamsey. Nobody is mining in my constituency. No one is mining in my constituency. That is sun winning. That's sun winning. There's no illegal mining operations that I know of in my constituency. Mr. Speaker, so like I said, MPOX, avoid unnecessary personal contacts and you'll be able to deal with the problem. Zipline. As for Zipline, even in my debate yesterday, I indicated clearly that I am against the Zipline contract. I am against the Zipline contract. You cannot spend 170 million Ghana cedis that you are sending blood to health facilities using drones. The Ministry of Health should have bought their own drones by now. You can't continue spending that kind of money that you are paying a service provider. It's a total waste of money. The Ministry of Health should have bought their own drones. After all these years, the Zipline contract, I recall, was signed somewhere in 2021. Can you imagine every year if we are spending 170 million Ghana cedis? 170 million Ghana cedis, so that they will go and drop blood in some village and then come back. Meanwhile, there's road network leading to almost every town, every community in this country. There are only few locations that you will say the roads are not accessible. That money could have tarred the roads to all those locations that we are concerned about. And Ghana Health Service could have bought their own drones and done their own deliveries anytime they need to do a delivery. How much is a drone? How much is it? Some drones are as cheap as $4,000, $5,000. The most expensive drones don't even go beyond $10,000, $20,000. By now, we would have had drones for every district in this country, managed by Ghana Health Service. Let's go and do a total calculation of how much money we have wasted on this Zipline contract. I call for a cancellation of the contract. The contract should be cancelled. Ghana Health Service should develop their own in-house capacity to deliver the blood through their own drones. And we would cut costs enormously. So please, that is my personal view of the matter. Mr. Speaker, stadium accident. Of course, those who died in the stampede, I'm very confident that the Ghana Armed Forces will extend their support for the organization of the funerals. And I believe also that some arrangements will be made for the families. I don't have the details, but I believe it is something that they will do, something that we always do as Ghanaians. The issue about cocoa, yeah, I do agree with you that the AU has raised issues regarding traceability. And I know from the work that I do with Ghana Cocoa Board that Ghana Cocoa Board is indeed doing quite some work to ensure that we're able to trace the cocoa beans, where they are coming from, to meet the EU requirements. So that is work that Ghana Cocoa Board is engaged in. And I think that Cocoa Board is now under Ministry of Finance and not Ministry of Agriculture. So if somebody has to come and answer, to be the Minister for Finance. You haven't asked an urgent question. You haven't asked a question. Ask question. The Speaker just told you. The rules show you what to do to get the Minister here compulsorily to come and answer a question. If you ask the question, and at your level as a leader, an urgent question, the ministers will come. But program ministers will come. Program ministers, which standing orders, which provision of our standing orders says that I, as leader, can program ministers to come and answer questions? Show me the specific standing orders. No, show me the specific standing orders that say that I as a leader of government business, I should be programming ministers. If I ask a minister to come, the minister can say, under what orders are you asking me to come? So let's act according to our own standing orders. Ask urgent questions. Ask oral questions. And the ministers will come. Move motions. If you move motions in this house, if you move motions, no, nobody hides a motion. Nobody hides your motions. Are you not accusing Speaker of hiding motions? Are you accusing Speaker? Because motions don't come to me as a leader. The club will not go there. We will hide our motion and let us say we couldn't find it. So motions don't come to me as leader. Motions go to the Speaker, and Speaker admits the motions, and then it is programmed, and then it is taken. Markets, the same way. Ask questions about the markets, and the ministers will come and answer the questions. And why do we have very few questions scheduled for next week? Because we already have a lot of questions on the order paper, which we are rolling over to next week. I think we have about 20 questions already. We have about 20 questions already advertised. So if you add the 20 to the 27, you already have, close to 22 questions have been advertised. So if you add the 22 to the 27, you're going to have 49 questions for next week, which I think should be adequate in terms of the programming of questions. And let me also indicate, as expressed by the Honourable Member for Bole, that nobody has reported missing excavators. Nobody has reported missing excavators. If there's a report of missing excavators, you can ask the minister and then he will come and answer. But nobody has reported any missing excavators. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honourable Minority Chief Whip.
Speaker, the majority leader, I will urge him to exercise patience. He is the leader of the House. He should exercise patience. You see, he was not listening, so two vital observations, he left them out. One, I had said that the cluster system, committee cluster system, I was suggesting to you, which will help the report of the estimate to be generated on time, He did not even.
So if you make a suggestion to the leader of government business and chairman of the committee, is it an offense that he didn't comment on the suggestion that you have made?
Speaker, I'm not saying it's an offense. I'm saying it's a vital, the committee cluster. No, but you are the leader of government business. Secondly, he also omitted a suggestion that we should sit at 2, so that the committees will sit in the morning. Very important matter, because he was angry and emotional. He lost out. That's fine.
Honorable Minority Leader, on that one, you know clearly that it is not the House that is going to take that decision. So I recalled, and the Hansard will bear me out, that leadership should engage. Leadership should engage. And instead of the leadership engaging, at the time for business statement, you haven't engaged and then come to a conclusion that this is what you are going to do. You are a leader.
Well,
do you recall me directing that leadership should engage?
I'm not in disagreement. So now let me go to a substantive matter that I am not impressed how the leader has tackled this matter. We are talking about Galamsey, and the leader is saying that when the minister feels like coming to the house, and we should...
Honorable, I rule that during the time of business statement, we shouldn't reduce it into a debate. That was the more reason for which, when the Deputy Minister for Lands wants to respond to you, I quickly stopped him. So why are you going into that area again?
Speaker, let me explain myself properly. And let me quote what you yourself... Thankfully, you were presiding last week. And when I raised the matter, the leader has said that the minister will be in the house as many times as possible. And Speaker, you said, yes, you corroborated the leader's statement. Then I came back and asked, what position are we adopting? Is the minister coming or not? Now you are saying I should go and file a question, knowing that we have difficulty. Now we are going to consider budget estimate. And you are the same person who will come and tell me that the minister is meeting the committee for budget estimate. You are simply shouting the minister.
So the minister is asking.
No, I'm putting it to the majority.
Under the rules,
the lands minister.
Under the rules, point to the minister. The rules that he's going to use to ask to the leader. Speaker, that's why I indicated that there are tools available for us.
Let's not. I will not do this with you. You are my good friend.
Honourable member, if you ask an urgent question,
I don't like it.
If you ask an urgent question, no matter the circumstances, the minister must come here and answer.
Speaker, but the business statement is presented to this house for adoption.
Yes.
And the business statement, Speaker, our order says it is the committee that is making proposal to plenary.
Yes.
And plenary can make input into the business statement.
Yes.
And Speaker, I had earlier given heads up that this matter is important.
Yes.
And he has indicated, even at the business committee, I raised the matter again.
Yes.
So what more can I do?
Today at the plenary, the minister is telling you, the chairman is telling you that if you need a minister urgently to come and respond to a question, use the rules.
Speaker, with the greatest respect, I haven't gone beyond the rules. I am using the rules. I'm well within the rules, because that is why we are doing this engagement. And Speaker, you are very experienced. You know why the importance of the business statement and why we need to make input. But fair,
so
I'm not going to
let's just analyze the statement that we have made, that when you ask a question, we will say we are entering a period such that it will be difficult considering questions for a minister to come and respond to. And we think, given the same exigency, it will be okay for just the business committee to program the minister to come here.
So, with respect, I believe on the matter of Galamsey that concerns about our water bodies, our lands, our very livelihood, is an urgent matter. But I am well guided and I'm advised. But the minister saying that when the minister feels like, he used the word when he feels like. we are the representatives of the people. Don't we have oversight rule? But it's fine. Now I get it clear.
You see, if you look at our standing order 91, the minister on his own volition, that's what the rules say, can come and make statement. Let me just read the order. Statement by the Speaker and Minister. The Speaker may make a statement on any matter of interest to the House. A Minister of State may make a statement of government policy, and the statement shall be limited to facts which are necessary to be made known to the House and not to contain matters that are likely to provoke debate. So it means that the minister on his volition can come to this particular House and make a statement. The minister can also be compelled. So the use of the word willingly is within the rules.
Speaker, it's okay.